Success. This is loads of shots, press shots really. 2D. This is the we've got a gorilla in the band who plays the bongos. It's Noodle. All this stuff can be used for internet sites and press photos. And, you know. This is a scenario from one of the TV series I'm thinking of doing, where they Murdoch tampers with black magic and makes pacts with the devil, and they're filming a video in this graveyard next to this vivisectionist laboratory, and he does a few little spells in the back of the tour bus, and all these zombie monkeys come out of the ground and attack them. A bit of fun. There's them playing. I'm dying to get animating really, so I can make them move. First ever picture I ever drew of gorillas. The day after me and David sat watching TV in the evening talking about it, the next morning I woke up and do that. No. 2D, Russell, Murdoch, Russell, Paula. Who the fuck is Paula? We always wanted to pick up on some sort of pop star stereotypes and then maybe have them living the lives of real pop stars, but that it didn't end up coming out quite like that because they sort of took on characters of their own. I mean, people are always saying, you know, that think that I purposely invented like a black character, an Asian character, and an English character, so we could appeal to everyone, but it just came out like that. I mean, when I was inventing Noodle, I was drawing sort of 17-year-old girls with guitars, and David said, "You're always drawing stuff like that, why don't you do something different?" And so I just drew a 10-year-old, and it just seemed to work. Murdoch's sort of the, it's his band. He sort of put gorillas together. It's his idea, but he's sort of an ugly, sort of snaggle-toothed Satanist who didn't actually get the job of being the lead singer because he isn't very handsome. So 2D got the job, which is always going to piss him off. The 2D sort of looks at Murdoch as if he's, you know, his saviour, his sort of big pal, his big brother, and yet he's totally abused him and he's an absolute cunt to him all the time. And 2D seems to be the only one who doesn't realise this for some reason.
There's no one told him that he was Murdoch almost
He's just one of those people who you tell things and it just doesn't seem to register. In one ear, out the other. Back to the fire! This is what I like to do at work. Watch The Exorcist and Zombies Dawn of the Dead all day. I watched 3 zombie films in a row the other day. And made myself feel really depressed. The animator will do the main body of work. I'm talking! The main sort of movements and stuff. And then there'll be a big team of people who are all there to sort of help fill in colour, ink, pencil. Shit! It's not a very exciting process. It's not sort of like sitting down in the studio and he comes up with a big little tune and everyone goes, oh! It's not like that. It's more sort of donkey work. But the finished result will be wicked. Are we ready? 4, 4, 3.
Oh, it sounds great. Doesn't it? It's not fucking wicked. I'll do another one. Alright, leave it as it is. Get up with an echo on. Come on, Jason, come on, you know what I'm saying now. I think we have to have a few kind of songs like this, you know? So we have all this nice dubby stuff and then occasionally we just throw in with a nasty track.
Down to myself I got top. Make it up myself a number. Always fell up for a startup. I tell you, shut up. Back to the town, doing what you can. Down to the con, tell it over done. Spell it over, throw it up. 'Cause everybody said to shut up.
It just needs some little thing in the second verse on the gaps. I wonder what. That was fucking wicked. Fucking great, yeah. So what we've got here is a LA hip-hop producer, a Jamaican old-school dub bass player, and a twat from Leytonstone. One day, a gentleman called Junior Dan sort of knocked on my door, and he'd heard me playing the melodica, and he came in and introduced himself, and he's a sort of 60-year-old wrestler, so I was immediately very intrigued why he'd be interested in playing on my record. It transpired that he's one of the original Studio One musicians and worked with everyone from Bob Marley to Augustus Pablo to Lee Perry to King Tubby. And from that point on, these sort of heavy bass lines were sort of appearing on all the tracks. And then I kind of got sort of 75% way through the album and then found I couldn't really go any further, so I rang Dan up and he brought some amazing characters into the picture, like Del Funky Homo Sapien, Miho for Judy Matto, and sprinkled a bit of Dan Nakamura fairy dust over it, and Gorillas was created.
And your back. And my bag. I'll get my back.